Okay, so we're starting with conflict scenarios. In the beginning of this course, I found these really difficult to write and come up with. Um, I didn't know what to say and how to use my tactics, I guess, during our assignments. But now that I'm further into this course, I completely understand what to say and how to say it. I find it easier, I think, just because I understand the whole concept of verbal judo and everything. Some things that went well for me is knowing what to say, when to say it, and how to say it. I think this definitely came as a learning experience throughout the whole course. Um, Something that wasn't so good is just I don't know what to do after my verbal judo tactics don't work. I try to continue to use them after they don't work, and it just doesn't work for me. My real life experiences. I recently just had a fight with one of my friends, and I feel like they got really hostile really fast. So I try to use some of my tactics to just calm them down and make the situation a little calmer, not get out of hand. Some things that go well are paying attention to what others are saying. My favorite chapter that we went over this whole course was definitely the chapter about listening to the tones of their voices and how to read them, I guess you'd say. So I find myself really paying attention to how people are saying things. It's interesting I think it's just interesting to see what they mean. And some things that aren't so good is, again, just not knowing what to do next after my verbal judo tactics have failed. Sorry. Safer in my presence. I think that people are safer when they're in my presence. I just found myself the other day, I was leaving the gym and headed out to my car, and I found myself scanning the parking lot to look for any threats or anything. I look around my vehicle and my path, my line of, I don't know, direction to get to my car. And I definitely feel like people are safer when they're around me because I'm aware, and if there is something going on, I could alert somebody else and make them aware of the situation too. In the future, I want to be a PTA, so I'm definitely going to have to use my public speaking skills to communicate with the patient's family and make sure that they understand all the precautions and everything they can and can't do with their loved ones. And I will also be using the conflict de-escalators with my patients. They tend to get a little hostile sometimes, so if I just keep them calm and prevent any violent situation.